Hi guys, so this video is going to be I'm staying out for a few nights in the Peak District. I've already hiked a few miles, so the plan for today is I've got about another 7 or 8 miles to walk. Today's temperature is a balmy 28 degrees and we're in the middle of September. That's quite unusual for this time of year, and so yeah, I've already been sweating like crazy, but thankfully I've got my Sawyer's water filter, so gathering water should be okay, shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, so I've just sort of like headed out of Sheffield. I'm cutting up through what's known as Rivlin Valley, and then I'm making my way over towards Ladybower. But I'm going to stop off at Stanage Edge. It's a wonderful place. Somebody got in touch with me through Facebook and said there's a little spot up there that you might like, which could be night 2. So I'm going to be out here for 2 nights. So that might be night 2. I'm not going to give the place away because I don't think it'd be fair, but yeah, so I'm not going to do a huge amount of filming today, partly because I set off a lot later than I wanted to. The forecast for later on is supposed to be there might be some heavy rain, possibly thunderstorms, from about 3-4 o'clock onwards ish for a few hours, and then tonight it's going to clear up. So I'd like to try and get over towards the far side of Ladybower before that happens. Whether it works out like that, I'm not sure, but we'll see. I'll tell you something, oh, you can hear me over the water. If there's ever a place where you could, if you've ever read like The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, so if there's ever a place where, you know, you could step into that world, it's here. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. You can just imagine sort of like the elves walking around the corner, or seeing a hobbit or two. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that. Stunning. This is why I love the outdoors. Seeing places like this. Hey, you just can't beat it. Might grab some water while I'm here as well. Well, I'm at that valley, that wooded valley, and I'm now sort of like in the open. Where I'm heading to is over there on the horizon. There's like a line of trees. We're following up by that, and that'll take me up to just over 500 metres above sea level. It is hot, I mean hot. Try and squeeze in through this. There we go. So yeah, boiling, man. Okay, so I've been walking for an hour and a half ish, maybe 2 hours, and I've had to retreat into this pine wood here for a bit. I've just sort of like just come off the path. There's like a forest track just over there. Oh man, that sun's really hot, bakingly hot. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out here, I think, for a little bit. then cool down, drink, might have a little bite to eat. I can't believe how hot it is for like mid-September. It's ridiculous. But okay, so back on the road. There's a little bit of cloud cover, so I thought make the most of it. But the sun's come out now, but as I'm starting to get to the top of this, there's dark clouds on the horizon, and over into the far distance there's big stormy sort of like clouds starting to develop. But these guys should know. Think it's gonna rain? Who knows? It's forecast anyway. So I've got about another, I don't know, I think the top of the Standage Edge is another couple hundred yards. Maybe about 500 yards ish. Man, the sweat is pouring out of me. I'm hoping I'm going to find a nice little spring. I know there's a few around Standage Edge. I need to fill up on water. Wow. I mean, you can see through there that we've cleared the pine plantation. There's a big area we've gone. Oh. But yeah. It is boiling, and I have still got 5 miles, 6-ish, I think, to go. So yeah, I'm hoping this cloud's going to come over a bit. This heat's killing me. So, made it to the what's known as Black Tor. So I'm still on Standage. So yeah. Yeah, good viewpoint. That cloud sort of like came over. It's cooled things off a bit, which is nice. And so far hasn't produced any rain, which I'm quite glad about. Water's definitely becoming a priority now. I came across a little brook and it was so discoloured with peat I didn't want to risk clogging up my filter, because you're not really supposed to use it with sort of like turbid water or heavily silted water. I mean, the thing with peaty water, it's sometimes difficult to like tell whether it's just the colouring from the peat or that it's silt in there, so I didn't want to risk it. We'll just keep on heading along here and then try and get some further down. There's a few little puddles, so like natural little bowls that I could maybe take some water from. So we'll see, might do that. Man, I ain't gonna lie, this has been a tough hike. But well, we finally made it to the sort of like Ladybower Valley down there. There's a couple options open to me at the moment. I could take this path that goes down that way and see if I can find somewhere down there, or head for that woodland over there. Either one. But yeah, over there, some cloud coming over, and I'm sure I heard some very, very faint rumble of thunder in the distance. And it's nearly 5:30. So I really have only 2 hours now of daylight. Well, yeah, before the sun sets. So it's I think I'll go for the one up here where I'd originally planned on. I think this path actually veers off down that way and goes round, so, and it's not that dense over there. That way, over there looks a bit more, it's thicker. I think I might just nip round this corner though and just see if I can see where this path goes. Yeah, I mean my feet are starting, you know, I can tell, you know, I've walked about 14 miles to this point. Oh yeah, that path goes off down there and back down that way, veers off round. I'm hoping I can get in that woodland. Hoping. Looking around these walls, might not, but depending on how long it takes me, see off into the distance where the water is, over there, to the back end of that, round that corner, all that pine conifers up there. I know I can get in there. That's where I'd actually have liked to have been, but like I said before, set off late, it's been hot, it's been, you know, it's been tough going, so we'll see. Oh man, yeah, but anyway, I don't know if you can see this, but over there it is going to rain, and it's going to rain in the next half an hour. So my only other spot now that I've got around here that's going to be more accessible is on the other side of the reservoir, and that's a good 3/4 of an hour walk, so I think I'm going to get wet. Because when that gets over that hill, it'll push the cloud even higher, the moisture will condense even further, and it will rain. That's how rain works. But anyway, I reckon I've only got about another hour of reasonable light as well. Oh, hello. Where's the latch? There we go, it's broken up. Yeah. This is a possibility. A bit awkward. There's not enough room on that bench to lie down. What's this other little building here? That's a possibility. I don't want to sleep in that. It might fare me better than sleeping out, getting wet in the rain. Anyway, I want to think about this for a second. Oh, there's the main bridge. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to work out how much further it is over to the other side. I've got to walk all the way up the length of this reservoir to get to the crossing point to be able to get on the other side over there. So I don't know, we'll see. It's awfully tempting because I'm getting very tired. Trouble is, I can't really cook food in there. Can't get my hands on any fuel around here. It wouldn't be right to sleep in that. It's too easy. It'd be uncomfortable, but it's too easy. It's not wild camping, is it? Very, very tempting though. So I'll move on. Try and get up there onto that hillside. I'm lucky. It might not rain, but I don't think so. Anyway, I'm going to shut up, get moving. Okay, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but it's getting pretty dark. The sun, I think, is probably just about set. Well, the clouds, I can't tell. And it's starting to get real. I've seen about 2 or 3 big flashes of lightning. Heard a bit of rumble of thunder. No rain yet. I say yet. How long that's going to keep up for, I don't know. But I'm going to try and get myself up in. Oh, that's the Derwent Dam, by the way. It's famous for the dam busters. They use that one to practice on. But anyway, I've got to go round there to get up onto the same level as the dam, and then up there, hopefully up there. I could just go in there to be fair, but I'm right next to, you know, just there's a you know, not that far from a visitor centre, and you know, people do come round here. So I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't actually feel safe in there. But anyway. Yeah. I'll see you at camp, wherever that is. Since this cloud came over and it has gone darker, the humidity has hit the roof. It's got to be about 92-93% humidity. I'm wet through. All this time I've been walking back this way. I didn't look behind me. Green skies is never a good sign. Basically, I decided to look round because over sort of like the way in the direction I'm walking, I did see a little funnel cloud, and I thought, okay, look behind me and I can see why. Got a serious storm on my hands coming over. I need to get off this road and into these woods. And I think it's starting to rain. So, oh crap. Well, the rain came. It's sort of like petered off a little bit. It's still thundering like crazy though. Unfortunately, I couldn't get off the road quick enough and onto somewhere where I could just, anywhere that I could just sling the tarp up. So I'm pretty wet. So this situation now is quite real. I've got to try and dry off, and then hopefully this storm's going to move out soon, and I'll try and find a slightly better location because where I am is not brilliant. It's 7:30 now, so the sun has definitely gone beyond set, so within the next 20 minutes it's going to be pitch black. This is one of the darkest areas in the Peak District in terms of light pollution. This is about as far away from civilization in Middle England you can get. But yeah, I'm just going to try and wait this out a little bit now, and hope the rain dies off soon. I'll get a few minutes, and yeah, I'll try and get dry. Don't know how. So it's not going to get any better. Well, it's not going to get any warmer. Luckily, the forecast for tonight around here is going to be about 15, so it shouldn't be too cold. But there's a wind. I'm wet. Even now, you know, it's gives a chill. You know, there's a chill factor to it. So we'll see. Hopefully everything will be alright. I still need to get some food in me as well. Not eaten yet. Well, that's bright. So that rain that came down came down, and it took me by surprise. I was walking ahead. The clouds looked like they were coming towards me, but as I saw, I turned round. You know, the sky was green and black. You know, I ran. Managed to find a couple of trees that I could. Well, basically, ended up throwing digging the tarp out, throwing it over the top of me. I mean, it had already started chucking it down. I mean, it didn't even just like start spitting. It just came down like turning on a shower. So I managed to get the tarp up for a bit. It stopped raining after that, but I was already soaked. The area of woodland that I was going to, by then it was pitch black. I couldn't see where I was going really, even with a torch. So I made the decision to walk the 2.5–3 miles back to this sort of like little bothy. Well, it's not really a bothy because I mean it's wide open at the front there, but it's dry and I'm relatively out of the wind. My main problem now is because I'm wet through. Pretty much everything in my bag's wet through as well, including my spare clothes. Is alright. It's going to be about plus. I think with the rain that's come down, it's going to drop the temperature a lot more. At least a couple of degrees than what they forecast. So I think it feels at the moment around about 16. I reckon it's going to drop to around about maybe 13, 14 overnight, given the altitude I'm at as well, because I'm about 350 metres above sea level. I mean, it's not really high, but it's, you know, it's high enough to actually make a little bit of a difference. Probably about a 2 degree difference, than 2 or 3 degrees than where it would be like right down in the valleys. So I can't get anything hot in me. You know, everything's wet through. I can't see to collect any wood that I could even split. I can't even get to any around here anyway. My saving grace is my socks are dry, so I've put my dry socks on, which they feel fantastic. But I'm going to have to get in my sleeping bag in a minute because I'm already starting to drop cold because I'm wet. My trousers are wet, my top is wet. I mean, actually wrung my socks out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to break into my always carry like a bar of emergency chocolate with me. Just get some some extra calories. So I'm going to break into that, eat that, get that in me, drink some water. I'm going to take, I've got a headache, so I'm a bit dehydrated. So I'm going to take some paracetamol from my med kit. Oh, back's aching. But other than that, I'm just going to try and get some sleep now. And I'll check in with you in the morning.